All right. Well, I want to thank you all for jumping on the JACLO PK. I encourage everybody, if you have any questions, please take yourself off mute, ask your questions. You can always type it in the chat box down there as well. We'll be monitoring those and I can answer those as they come along. All right. So here's JACLO. I'm sure everybody out there is familiar with JACLO. Maybe we can introduce you to some new products. There's some new colors that we've launched that we're going to get into as well. And then just see where we can get the fit and point in with your business and why.
She's crying for a minute because I don't know what's wrong.
What's that?
Can we ask that everybody mute themselves?
Okay, if you aren't already, JACLO is on social media. They do a lot of good posts on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. It's at JACLO Industries. And if you ever have an install that you'd like to show a picture of, you can always hashtag JACLO or JACLO Industries, and they'll reshare that for you. Pinterest as well. So they do like to do stuff and post things on social media. Anything you can provide for us, we'd really be appreciative of that. Just a little update on the COVID-19 situation. Yes, JACLO is open. We're processing orders. We're shipping product. We do currently have our customer service working from home. So they are at their homes, but they work from home just as if they were sitting right there at their desk. They can answer phone calls. The only thing they can't do is go down to the warehouse and check stock like they could in the past. But we do have a large amount of stock still available, a large amount of stock in special finishes available. So you can always get with me, get with Carla. We could check that for you or get directly with JACLO and they can check that out for you. We will drop ship orders direct to your clients if that's needed. I know this is a touchy situation, so if you just wanted to go right to your customer, we can more than happy do that for you. Okay, what is JACLO? JACLO is the one source manufacturer with a full range of faucets, shower systems, accessories, grab bars, channel drains, decorative specialties, which is probably what you know JACLO for best, but we are a manufacturer that manufactures almost everything that you can imagine for the bathroom, for the kitchen, as far as kitchen strainers, disposal flanges, air switch buttons, the list goes on. 26 finishes, and as you can see, we're adding more. We're gonna add some more colors, so you're gonna see in the next couple slides. That's pretty exciting for us. Budget options. Really, JACLO is a good, better, best company. What I mean by that is we have all different types of price points in the line. So we do have those, what we call best options, which the best options are going to be the more decorative, all brass, the different handle styles to match the faucets, to match the supply lines. But then we also have those options if they need to cut back price. You don't have to go to another manufacturer. Keep it all within JACLO. Keep JACLO on that quote. You're going to make a lot of money selling JACLO. We have all the finishes to coordinate with the different manufacturers out there. So let's say you wanted to buy a faucet from Delta, but they only offer one faucet and that one finish, and they offered nothing else. We can coordinate with that finish. We have a caramel bronze, which matches up to their champagne bronze. I'll get into finishing here and the upgrades that we've done at JACLO here in a minute in these next couple slides. Also, custom capabilities. If you need a shower arm to be bent in a certain way, no problem, we can do that. If you need a grab bar to be a certain length, no problem, we can do that. So we have the ability, being a manufacturer, manufacturing in Cranford, New Jersey, we can tweak things, we can customize things for you, even on the finishes on the faucets. I mean, technically in the book, we don't have split finishes, but we can do it. If it's a different piece, if it's a different component on the faucet, we can make that a different finish. And a question comes up, well, how do we do that? The best way to do that is probably to print off a picture of the faucet, point arrows towards what you want to be in the specific finish. The price point is going to be the price point of the highest priced finish that you have on. Okay. Customer service team is great. They're always available up there. You can always get with them or get with me and Carla. And then inventory. We do keep a large amount of inventory. I mean, we have over 80,000 SKUs, and then we have 26 plus finishes. So no, we don't have everything in stock in every finish. That would just be way too much, but we do have the more popular products and the more popular finishes available. So always call, check inventory if you need, and I'd be happy to do that for you as well. Here's our 26 plus finish options. I know I get asked for finish chains all the time. What happens is I give you a finish chain, you take one piece off, you give it to a designer, you never see that again. I know that. Just let me know if you need finish chains. I'm going to keep trying to get those out there to you, keep those up to date for you. New finish we have down there, aged unlacquered brass. It's at the bottom, the very right one on the bottom. If you haven't seen that yet, hopefully you have. I've pretty much shown everybody this finish, but if you haven't, it's it comes looking like it's aged. So it's already gone through the process. It looks like an aged brass, as opposed to the unlacquered brass that you see to the left of that. That's going to come looking like a more of a polished brass, and then it will change over time. So if they want to skip on that time and just make it look like it's already aged, we do have that aged unlacquered brass. That's price group C. And then here's a new launch for us. So JACLO equals colors. So now we have these colors. So now we have 10 different colors there, as you can see. These are the standard colors that JACLO has chosen to go with. These are very well received in the design community. They showed it at BD&Y. They won Best of Booth because of the colors that they were showing there. We can do custom colors as well. If you need something in a specific color, maybe they want to do Dallas blue. Maybe they want to do a different sports team out there. They want to match up to that if they're a big sports fan, college sports. We can do it. We just got to work with you on that. It's not as simple as these colors that you see here are going to be price group B. It's going to be the same price as matte black. It's actually the same finish process as matte black. So I'm getting asked about these colors. How are they going to hold up? Our matte black we've had for over 15 years. We went through our trials with that finish, trying to get it to last a long time. It's actually done the same way as car rims are plated. So you know, car rims, they're outdoors, they're running over rocks. The very substantial finish on there, it's done the same way as that. So that's how our colors are done. We still have a lifetime warranty on these as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. The colors that we have, there's red, there's gray, there's coral, there's green, pink, amber, light blue, lilac, almond, and plum. What do you guys think about those colors? You excited about that? Is that something you think will fit in? Anybody? Well, I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so. And are you going to do a whole bathroom in red with the faucet and the shower trims and the shower arm and everything? Are you going to do that? Are you going to do the stops in red? You're probably not going to do a whole bathroom in these colors, and we realize that. So what is it? What are we looking at these colors for? It's more of an accent piece. Now, don't get me wrong. We can do full bathrooms in the different colors as well if they want to do that. I've shown some designers, and they've been really excited. One of which was doing a red bathroom. It kind of fit in with their whole concept of the house, so they're doing everything in red. There's another way to do it. You can do it as accent pieces. And you can see what I have there. We do the faucet, the hand shower, the shower head in that mint color. Everything else is matte black. And you can see that really works good together. There's other combinations that you can do as well that really make that piece stand out, that bathroom stand out. If you see in the mirror there, that little reflection, you can see the robe hooks on the wall. Even if it's as simple as adding a couple robe hooks, a towel bar, a towel ring in the colors just to give it that accent piece. Looks beautiful. And then I do want to point out in this picture there, that's our subway line. That's the exposed shower pipe system that we have. JACLO is also known for being a really good retrofit company, being able to install those or do those mini or remodels that I call it, the mini remodels, where they just want to add something, but they don't want to get into their wall. I'm bringing that up because the subway line that we have here that you're seeing in that picture, that is a bottom inlet piece. So you do have to get into the wall. They do have to plumb specifically for that piece right there. But we do also have a retrofit slide bar as well. That's going to be with a top inlet. They can simply unscrew their shower arm that they currently have, put on the retrofit. It's going to slide right in. Very easy. I call it a remodel in a box. Very easy. So JACLO provides fixtures for the entire bathroom. As you can see, it's not just the decorative specialties you see there on the bottom right, the P-traps, the stops. Yes, we are known for that. Yes, we do have those pieces. We do those very well. But we also have channel drains. We have accessories to match all of our collections. We have the shower trims, the shower valves. Our valves are Flus valves from Germany. Same valves as all the other high-end decorative manufacturers use. Those are the ones we use as well. The faucets are going to be the same quality as a California faucets, as a Newport brass. We have all the different finishes. We don't have as many styles as they have because we do have all those other parts and pieces. But we do have more generic styles that go into any house as opposed to this particular house. A lot of those other styles are going to be very spotty. It's going to be, okay, this faucet fits good for this person, but then you may never sell that one again. You may be another style. We have those styles that can go into any house. Secondary baths, kids baths. That's where you're going to look at JACLO for, where let's say they want to put graph in the master bath. They put graph in the master bath. Now they go to their kids bath and they need to save a little bit of money. They can't afford to put the graph in there, to put the watermark in there. So that's where you look at JACLO. We can save you money, be the same quality as those manufacturers, offer the finishes, and then we'll have all those pieces. We don't just come out with a faucet and say, here's this finish on this faucet. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, where's everything else? Where's your accessories? What am I going to match with this? We have everything for that collection. We have throughout the entire thing where you can match that finish. The shower heads you all know us for, that's the picture of the rain machine there. We'll get into the rain machine here in a minute. And again, the grab bars up there, highest end grab bars in the industry. But again, we do have good, better, best, and we'll get into that here in the next couple slides. Here's our plating facility. This is just a little portion of the plating facility as well, but this shows you that we do have our own plating facility. We do plate our own products. The quality control is going to be there. It's coming out of the same tank. There's no variations. We're not getting all these parts and pieces from 7 different Chinese manufacturers that all have different variations of their finish. We do everything in-house. Now also, that doesn't mean we're perfect. That doesn't mean every piece is going to look perfect every single time, especially when we come out with a new finish. Caramel bronze is one of our new finishes. That is a very, very hard finish to do. Even from Delta, you'll see variations in that finish. But what it does allow us to do is have that quality control. So if we see there are issues, we can change those issues. We don't have to go back to some Chinese manufacturer and say, hey, I don't like where you're getting your plating done. Figure this out. Those guys aren't really too adamant on jumping on that right away. They're going to do their thing. If you want our stuff, fine. We're selling this stuff to a bunch of other manufacturers out there. We control our own destiny as far as the plating goes. And I brought up Caramel Bronze for a reason. When Caramel Bronze came out, we came out with it to match up to the Delta Champagne Bronze. It matches, it coordinates very well. But not to say there weren't a few issues out there as far as chipping, peeling. That did happen. We have adjusted that. You're not having that problem anymore. So there you go. There's the quality control there. We did have an issue with the top coat that was on the Caramel Bronze. Not with every piece. There was a few parts and pieces here and there that we had the issue with. That issue has been fixed. So if you had an issue in the past, don't worry. You're not going to have the issue moving forward with that finish in particular. Again, quality control. We complement the other manufacturer's finishes. If you ever are wondering what finish from a different manufacturer matches up to ours, please let me know. If I don't know that finish, I'll ask you to send me a picture of that finish, and I'll be able to tell you right away which finish is going to coordinate with that. We do stock finishes. Obviously, this is on most popular. So we're going to look at a lot of stuff in stock and caramel bronze. That's a tough one that just moves right out the door. You could call in one day, we have it in stock. The next day, we don't have it in stock. It moves that fast. So we do try to keep that stock replenished all the time, but there are those issues of high volume. Matte black is another one we're stocking a lot of. Now, one thing I do want to tell you all about that we've recently done as well. So in the past, our plating facility is not located at the actual warehouse where everybody's officed at and where the products ship out of currently. So what we've done is we've bought another warehouse that is next door to the plating facility. So in the past, what we had to do was get the raw product, box it up, send it to the plating facility. They would unbox it, they would plate it, then they would box it back up, send it back to JACLO warehouse, then we would unbox it and then box it for the customer. Now with that warehouse being right next to the plating facility, we're keeping our raw stock there, we're plating there, and we're shipping out of there. So this is going to cut down even a couple weeks of lead time on these special finishes. Not to say you felt it yet, but I can tell you that I'm hearing out there in the marketplace that they're seeing a lot more products in stock at JACLO. They're seeing a lot lower lead times. You may still hear from them. They're just trying to cover their butts. 6 to 8 weeks. They may even say 8 to 10 sometimes. But I can tell you, they're hesitant to change what they're saying just because they want you to be prepared for the worst. And then hopefully it comes in faster than that. Almost everything is coming in faster than that that I've seen now. So probably in the future, whenever that does be the trend, you're going to see those lead times, what they say, go down. And then also the custom capabilities. If we offer a faucet in this finish, if they want just the handle to be a different finish, if they want just the spout to be a different finish, we can do that because we plate our own stuff. Again, good, better, best. Here's an example on the grab bars. Obviously, if you want to sell the high-end grab bars that we're known for, you want to do those in a finish. You want to add a slider to it to look like a slide bar, a very decorative slide bar that you can also use as a grab bar. The one on the far right, that's going to be the best. That's going to be that price point there. Now let's say they can't afford that. So then we have the better option there. So it looks more like a standard grab bar, but then we also have the decorative escutcheons that make it look a little bit more decorative. So you can still get that finish. You save a little bit of money, but it doesn't look as bad as putting one of those commercial grab bars on there. And then if they still can't afford that, if they need to go down in price, we have the good option. The good option is a lightweight stainless steel grab bar, but as you can see in that picture there, we can still do it in matte black. It's going to save them a bunch of money. So there's an option of good, better, best as far as grab bars go. And then what's JACLO really known for, what we're famous for, what you guys all know us for, is we make complicated situations easy to fix. Take a look underneath that sink right there. That is a situation where they remodeled the bathroom. They added a different vanity. They didn't want to move the plumbing in the wall. This happens all the time. I get pictures from you guys all the time. What do I use here? Take a picture of it, send it to me, send it to Carla. I'll tell you exactly the parts that you're going to need to build something like this that you see there. So we can make a complicated situation easy to fix. They don't have to get into that wall. They don't have to move the plumbing in the wall. I can provide the pieces that you're going to need to accommodate the current situation and still make it look really good. That's supply lines that we've told them you need this length, you need to bend it like this. Those are the different parts and pieces, from a standard P-trap to the slip fit extensions that I sell every single day. Different parts and pieces to build this. We all provide that for you. And then beauty in the details. What this slide is showing here, that even on our stop kits, those stop kits there, the standard on the handle for the stop kits is going to be that standard cross. Now you see we also do have different handle options. The different handle option here is going to be to look more like that Contempo lever on the Contempo faucet. So we can make the details of even the stops match and coordinate with the faucets, with the towel bars. We've got contemporary cross, we've got square, a bunch of different handles to go with our supply kits. It's going to match up to the faucet. If that's something that's going to be visible, if it's something that they're concerned about. And what I always say is all this stuff underneath the sink, these handles matching the faucet, the tank lever, all these little parts and pieces, it's something, what I compare it to is a crack on the wall in your house. You may not ever notice it. You may not notice it for 5 years you've been living there, and you haven't noticed that crack yet. But as soon as you do notice it, you're going to notice it every single time. So this is something that you point out to your customers. Even if they don't buy it from you now, they are going to see that. They're going to see that they have a matte black faucet on their sink, and underneath their vanity, they've got chrome or they've got PVC under there. If you don't point it out to them, they may never notice that. They may never bother them. But if you point it out to them, they're going to go home that day and they're going to see it and they're going to go, you know what? That does look like crap. I need to update that. Then they're going to call you right back and say, hey, let's go ahead and do that. So you've got to point these things out to your customers. And then we can match up to their faucets. We can make it look beautiful underneath the sink. The finishing touch, this is just showing you a full bath. We can do in the different finishes. We can coordinate. That's a little nice supply elbow over there to the left bottom. That's a water inlet as well as your holder. So it makes everything nice and neat, all compact in one space rather than doing a separate holder and a separate water supply inlet. Any questions yet before I move on? Have we had any questions in the chat box yet?
No, you're good.
Okay. On that trim there that you see on the bottom right-hand corner, that's our stacked 2 or 3-way diverter and volume control valve. So how that valve works is you have your thermostatic control on the bottom, and on the top there, that's going to control your volume. It's going to divert the water from one function to another, 2 or 3 functions, and it's going to turn the water on and off. So that's our stacked valve there. We have a square, more of a contemporary style. You can also put that with some more transitional handles if you want to make it more transitional. And we also do have an oval, more transitional or traditional plate, depending on what handles you put with that as well. So we have 2 different trim options for that stacked valve. And then the grab bars, minimum quantity of 1. What this is telling you about is if you need to customize a grab bar.
And
Yep.
was that a shared position as well?
Yes. So there's an option for shared, or there's an option for not shared. It depends on if you need Cal Green or not. There's 2 different pages with this valve in the price book. It looks like the exact same pages, but it's not. One of them is Cal Green. The other one is not Cal Green. If you have the Cal Green, then you will not be able to share functions. If you use the one that's not Cal Green, then you can share functions with those 2 at a time. Does that answer that?
Yep.
Okay. Again, minimum quantity of 1. This is for custom. We can do 1 as far as custom goes. You don't have to make a bulk order to do custom stuff. ADA, this is another area we get into. So grab bars, I keep talking about grab bars, but this is an area where mostly out there when you run into grab bars, it's people that haven't thought about it before. Now they need it, and now they need it fast. Now they're going to get something really quick, and what ends up happening is they put a matte black shower in, it looks beautiful. Now they have to run down to Home Depot, or they have to get something from you guys that's super fast, super cheap. Now it's a stainless steel commercial looking grab bar. Changes the whole look of their bathroom. The resale value will go down because they have those grab bars in there. Talk to your customer in the first place. Bring it up to them. Even millennials are adding grab bars, as long as they know that they can add a slider to it to make it look like a slide bar. Now it's a slide bar. It's not even a grab bar. Now it looks like a slide bar, and then people won't even know, but yet when they need it, it's there. Okay? Channel drains as well. We also do the channel drains. I know Infinity Drain is king of channel drains out there. We offer a better price point, easy to order. You order 2 pieces from us as far as our channel drains go. That middle picture you see there is with our tile-in flange. We also have the 6x6 squares. And then this slide on the rain machine is what this is showing is, you see how there's those little boxes there that say 2.5 gallons a minute, 2 gallons a minute on the 12-inch. And then they have the different bends on the arm. We try to answer questions before you ask them. And that's what those pictures do. So what's that showing you on the 12-inch is that at 2.5 gallons a minute, you can do that on a 90-degree arm, or you can do that as a drop. On the 10-inch, if you have 2.5 gallons a minute, you can actually put our 10-inch on a 45-degree angle. So you can mount that off the wall. Now, if you go down to 2.0, 1.75, 1.5, you're not going to be able to mount that on the wall. So we answer those questions for you before you have those questions. This is just showing you how we take care of situations out there before there's situations. So on our channel drains, they're going to have those legs on them that are adjustable. So if they didn't put that at exactly the right height, if they didn't do the tile exactly the right height, you can adjust that after the fact to retract or extend those. We do that on almost all of our products to make it easy for you after the installation, extension kits, stuff like that. So we try to avoid the situations with installation. Here's some examples of some hospitality projects. I just want to show you guys that we are known out there in the industry as a whole plumbing manufacturer. In some of these, we've just done the decorative specialties. In a lot of these, we've done the whole thing. We're actually the spec on the Moxie Marriotts. If you stay in a Moxie Marriott, you're looking at JACLO product. It's mostly matte black. They have the subway line in there. It looks beautiful. I'll show you a few project pictures that we've done there. You could see a lot of them use that subway line. But we even do satin nickel. We've done polished chrome. It's not all finishes that we've done. So we are known out there in the industry as being a whole plumbing manufacturer. Hopefully you guys can start looking at us as that as well. But we are here to fill those decorative specialty needs. If you just need one slip extension, email me a picture of the situation. I'll tell you exactly what you need, okay? Just a little reminder here, when it says we write specs with you, that means if you need help, if you need to know what parts you need to order, I'm going to help you out. JACLO will help you out. We'll be there to hold your hand and walk you through the whole thing. One-stop shop for all bathroom fixtures and accessories. You're going to be able to get everything from us. I'm not saying every time you're going to get everything from us. That's understandable. But you can. So we are somebody that you can get all those products from. And then 26 plus standard finishes, custom capabilities. Again, we do have those finishes. If you did buy somebody else's faucet, did somebody else's shower valve, we also have those other pieces that you can fill in with us, and we'll be able to match up to those finishes. Minimum quantity 1. Under the sink will never be ugly again. That's our specialty there. ADA rooms will never be ugly again. Budget issues, we VE ourselves. This is that good, better, best. And then custom capabilities. All right, does anybody have any questions? I'm going to open it up. We got a little bit of time left. I'd be happy to answer any questions you got. Is there something I didn't touch on you'd like me to touch on?
Dan, I have a question on the subway line. The one that you showed with the, I guess the thermostatic, like, sorry, CJ, where can I find, I don't have my book with me. Where can I find that? I'm looking at the subway line on the website and it's just showing all the pipes. It doesn't have the actual handle on it.
Well, so you don't have your book with you, is it just at the office or?
Yes, so yeah, I'm at the house.
Okay. So if you do get in your book, it starts on page 145. You're going to see the different bends there. Now there are 4 different options in each style that they have. One of the options is going to be just the exposed rail itself. No slider, no diverter on it, just an exposed rail. Then they're going to have one with a slider. That's just the slider. So if you wanted to have a separate hand shower with a separate water inlet, you can run that hose over to the slider on the subway line. Then they're going to have one with just a diverter. Just the diverter is going to be so you can divert from shower head to hand shower and then have your hand shower on a separate holder somewhere on the wall. And then they also have the diverter and slider all in one, so you can put everything nice and neat on there. So that does start on page 145. I can help you out with the website. That is something. We got about 4 minutes left here. I do want to pull up something for you. So on the website, on JACLO's website, you see here how it says, "Hi, Dan Fingerhut" over here? That right there is, you can sign up. It's very easy to do. You go there, you're going to say, it's going to say log in. Okay, so you click that. It's going to have you put in your email address. As soon as you do that, you're going to have access to it. And what this is going to allow you to do is save stuff to what's called My Portfolio. And I'll show you this right here. So I started doing, working on something over here. Well, it's not pulling up. So I got to relog in.
While you do that, there's a question that said, so if we have a P-trap supply pick, just send the pick to your email? And that the answer is
yeah.
yes, you can send it to Dan, you can send it to myself, and we will make sure that we figure out all the pieces that you need for it.
Yep. Said logged in, but I wasn't.
So just so you know, Dan's going to show you guys how you can log on. We can also email you a link where you can just open up the catalog. So it's actually the book that you have in the office that you can quickly download. And if you guys are easier or more comfortable with that, it just pops right up and it takes you right to the pages that you guys are familiar with. If the website, if you're a book person.
And here's a little portfolio I worked on called Dan's Powder. I mean, I just made this up last night, but so here's a faucet. It's I used the pricing, so you can't select the colors on there yet, but I used the pricing for matte black since it's the same price. And then in the note down here, I said mint. So I'm going to do this faucet in mint for my powder bath. Okay. Then I have a trap down here. That's matte black. I'm going to keep that as matte black. So I'm going to have a matte black trap underneath. Supply lines, or supply kits. I'm going to have those be matte black as well. And then the tank lever, mint color. Towel bar, mint color. Toilet paper holder, mint color. Now, how do you do that? Let's say I want to add, I'm going to try to run through this real quick. Bathroom accessories. I didn't have a towel holder on there. So let's go down here to accessories. Towel ring, here we go. There's a Contempo 2 towel ring. I click on that. Then down here, it's going to say add to my project. Click on that. What folder? Dan's Powder. I'm going to add a note. I'm going to make this mint green as well. And add. Simple as that. And then you're going to be able to go to my portfolio up there. You're going to find it. It's going to be saved. Good thing about this is you can even put it as products that you usually use. So you don't have to go find it every time. Just put it most used products. Make something like that. So now here's the towel ring that showed up there. And then what they can do is they can email this list to you. Your customers can. You can print it off. They can bring it to you. You're not going to have to worry. JACLO is map protected, so you're not going to have to worry about the internet. So you send them to the website, have them build their bathroom, and they can send that off to you. You can do it for yourself as well if you want to build a project for your customers. Okay, so we are running out of time, so I do want to say bye before we run out of time here. If there are any more questions, I'd be happy to answer them. You can email me and let me know, or we can answer them real quick.
Hey, Dan?
Yep.
So the vacuum breaker, the 7006.
Yep.
A lot of times, like we can get that and